Okay, hello everyone. We are going to create a Works Cited page in this video. You've got plenty of instructions on the page here, but this is one of those things that's just a lot easier to go ahead and show you with a video. So here we go. And what we're going for in the end is a Works Cited page that looks just like this. Every detail here is important, right? The font size, the style of indent, it's all important. Fortunately for us, we've got this really great free online tool that does most of the work for us. So I'm going to follow the directions here and follow along with me to create a perfectly formatted MLA Works Cited page. Okay, step one. Open Happy Trails in a new browser window. That's the story we're going to be creating a citation for. Then copy the web address you see in the address bar. Okay, so I click on that, and here's our story. Happy Trails, the New Yorker magazine. Close this ad. This is definitely the story that we're looking for. Okay, wonderful. Now, select all the text in the address bar and copy it. Now let's go back to Canvas here, and you've got instructions here on how to copy text. Refer to it if you need to, but we're going to move forward. Okay. The next step is to visit the OWL at Purdue's free MLA citation generator. Let's do that. Click on that and check out this awesome free resource. Okay. Great website, by the way, while we're here. Great writing workshops in here. Plenty of formatting information. Everything you ever needed to know about writing an essay, all here for free. But what we're interested in is the citation generator that they've got in here. So we've got several options: website, book, journal article, online video, film. Our story was on a website. So we're going to click in the search bar, and we're going to paste the text that we copied from the address bar on that last page there. You'll see the Cite button light up, and now we are going to click it. Okay. And here it is. All right, website, that's correct. And notice when you actually get to the site, it'll give you a lot more options. So you can cite basically anything that was ever written here. But website is good. And we've got a result that came up in the search. Happy Trails, Alexi, that's the guy. Okay, here's the website, everything. This looks like exactly what we're looking for. So we're going to again click Cite. Okay, Happy Trails gives us another window here. URL, yep, website title, The New Yorker, that's the website. Date accessed will be whatever date you created a citation. You can change that later, and I'll show you how. Date published, that's going to be the same no matter what, because this story was only published one time, at least on this website. Okay, so continue. Let's see here. Article title, Happy Trails, that looks correct. Author, we've got some options here. Yep. Sherman Alexi, that looks familiar. Website title, good. URL, that's the website we went to. Okay. Electronically published, sounds about right. Date accessed. What if we were writing an article about a contemporary issue, right? And we were referring to something with statistics in it that maybe change, week by week as new information comes in. But we got our statistics last week on the 1st of January, not today on the 6th. We can change it here, right? Just for honesty's sake. So there we go. Accessed the 1st of January. Okay. Complete citation. Okay, wonderful. There it is. That looks right, doesn't it? So I'm going to add, this is all we need for this assignment, but I'm going to add one more step because it will come in handy later as you start to write essays with more than one source. I'm going to add yet another citation. So let's click Create Citation again. I'm going to be creating a citation this time for Martin Luther King's letter from a Birmingham jail. I read this in a book, so the source I'm going to select is book. Okay. The book that I read this in was called The Best American Essays of the Century. So let's look for that. Quite a few options here, and I see this one, Oates. That's Joyce Carol Oates. Yeah, the book that I have has Joyce Carol Oates as the editor, and it was published in 2000. So this is the one. I'm going to click Cite. Looks good. Continue. Okay. And here's where you got to really pay attention, right? And these situations will come up, so it's good to get practice going through the process carefully. Citing the whole book. No, I'm not going to cite the whole book. It's like 500 pages long, and I'm only referring to one chapter or section. So it's going to load up a whole new window here. The title of the chapter that I am referring to is going to be called, or is called, Letter from a Birmingham Jail. Okay. We scroll down. Source author, Joyce Carol Oates. Wait a minute. Joyce Carol Oates didn't write Letter from a Birmingham Jail, right? She is credited as the editor of this book, which is an anthology of many different articles, right? The author was Martin Luther King Jr. So there we go. There we go. Book title, Best American Essays of the Century. There's no volume or edition information on this particular book. Publisher info. Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, that's the publisher. City is Boston. Where is Boston? That's in Massachusetts. It's pretty important. See that star there? Pages, right? This is really handy if someone is going to be looking up this source after reading, my essay and wants to go right to the source. So I look in the book, and the Martin Luther King letter that I'm referring to starts on page 269, ends on page 273. Okay. Complete citation. There we go. We've got two. Now, notice that Sherman Alexi's story comes first. Martin Luther King's letter comes second. Why is that? Well, because our selections are alphabetical, right? Alexi, King. A Works Cited page is supposed to be a useful tool for people who read the papers that you're writing and need to find the sources that you're referring to. At some point, you're going to be writing, or you may be writing essays that refer to maybe 20 different texts, right? And so it's going to be a little bit difficult to find the author if it's not organized. So these are organized, which is really great for us. So the next step is really important as well. You can copy an individual citation, right? And paste it into a Google Doc or a Microsoft Word doc and do that all individually. Do each entry individually. But we're going to do something that is far easier. We are going to click Export All. It only gives you one option, Microsoft Word, but that's okay, even if you don't have Microsoft Word. Click Export. It's downloading. There we go. And I've already got this opened up so I can show you what this looks like. Look at that. Times 12 New Roman, Times New Roman, size 12 font, right? Hanging indents, double spacing, ordered alphabetically. Everything is done for us. We've got our Works Cited page created for us with all the information exactly the way MLA would like us to have it. You can upload your upload your Microsoft Word document into Google Docs, and Google Docs will recognize it immediately, and you can work from it, right there in your Google Drive. So there we go. That is how to create a Works Cited page.